Hello. I think I'm live. Am I live? All right. Sorry, I'm live. I guess I'm just not paying attention. All right, I'm live. All right, here we go. Sorry. So, welcome to another live stream of Battlefront 2. I'll be playing some more multiplayer probably. 10 minutes. Play any mode. An enforcer. I'm not gonna do that one. I can do this one and this one. I'll be playing. I'll probably start out with co-op, so because that you can get the enforcer pretty easily. But anyway, start off a little bit with some news. Looks like a senator during a hearing today, Senator Blunt. Blunt. Oh man, I'm butchering that. Anyway, Senator he used GPT to and a voice cloning software to deliver his opening remarks. And I think that's a lot. European Union has just started had proposed a law that was saying um, some restrictions on AI, and it looks like the United States is going to follow suit, and then other countries as well. Um, it's not surprising. I mean, there's obviously some implications, like some dangers there. He was talking about, what if this can be used towards uh, uh, in a harmful manner? Like he was saying, he was talking about the war in Ukraine, and he's like, well, what if somebody uses my voice or my likeness, and makes a video that says I'm in favor of Ukraine surrendering, or you maybe praising leadership, especially after an atrocity. Maybe it could be used for nefarious things. So there's certainly some issues there, and then there's also like things that I'd be concerned about for things like artists. Not that I'm an artist any means, but copyright stuff. AI is pulling from that information from this its source the web's internet, so it's pulling all that data in and utilizing images or text and stuff, so to create something. And it's kind of like, well, what happens when that creates something that's already been created, or utilizes something that exists to create a new image, but it's got that image that it's taking from has got a copyright on it. So it's kind of an interesting. We're entering into a new frontier of and maybe it's not new. I mean, I don't think AI and chat, there have been chat bots for around forever, but I think we're in a different phase of that, where there's more artistic liberty. The technology's advanced to a point where things are starting to get more and more realistic. Still not perfect. I was watching a video on YouTube. It was Deep Dive is the channel, and it was like the guy had created basically he's a host of the channel, and he had AI recreate basically himself, and presented him as the host, the AI creation as the host. Um, but in this, so what the point of that was to say is that it wasn't perfect, because the ears looked weird, and the head and the eyes looked all kind of odd. So, but and that's the limitations of AI. Is it's limited to what's provided by the person, basically the puppet master to some degree. It's kind of like, if you don't exercise, you're not going to get great results. Same thing, if you don't put in the effort on AI, you won't get great results. At least that's how I interpret it. So anyway, so it's interesting. I think there should be some some regulations on that stuff. Obviously, like um, I think what was the European Union was talking about wanting to impose restrictions on, um, making like I think making laws to like where it can't be used to be um, uh, for like to persuade like be manipulative or whatnot. So I don't know. It'll be interesting how they enforce it and police that sort of thing. I mean, obviously, like if somebody's caught doing like how do you like what's the what are the protections to help um, uh, safeguard against those sort of things. So I don't know. Um, if there's like a public forum or a public space that when you enter, like submit your, is there a process in which people review it or know, like when you submit it, it's being it's being accurately screened for authenticity. So I don't know how that's going to play out, but I think like it it may be like easy to implement sort of things on like platforms like network TV or but even then, like if you go, I was going to say network TV or even like platforms like maybe like Facebook or Instagram or other areas, other social media platforms that have where regulators can put their get a hold, like have some sort of say. But even then, like like there's either laziness from an employee or there's employee who wishes to do harm, like or just out of ignorance, like they just didn't know. So it's kind of like there's always going to be these little gaps and loopholes and things way around it, but it's kind of like it's just another thing of like verify your sources before you share stuff. Verify that you're getting authenticity. If it's something like not jump straight to conclusions to make, oh yeah, this is so and so said this, and it's like, no, there's no real, that was fake or whatever. So it's kind of that's the tried and true method has been, that's what they said for when the internet first came out was, don't trust everything you read on the internet, and so make sure you get a couple other sources before you start to buy into it. So just takes a little more critical thinking, a little more investigation before we jump to conclusions, or before we make a judgment. So keep ourselves safe, keep ourselves from making impulsive decisions. But anyway, let's see what else is interesting. I mean, this is I liked it. I mean, I liked the MCU, so like anything that really kind of gets promoted, or not necessarily promoted, but like anything, most of the stuff that they put out, I like. So let's see. I think they released do like premiere dates for. Let's see, the premiere dates for Loki season 2. All right, so new season of Loki starts streaming October 6th, 2023. All episodes of Echo drop November 29th, 2023, which is interesting. That I think this is the first time that they've ever dropped an entire series all at one time. Anyway, read through the comment section, and that's not always a great thing. There's just the amount of I don't know. Obviously, people are opinionated about Marvel properties and Marvel in general, so take it with a grain of salt. But I think that's interesting that they're dropping all episodes all the same time for Echo. I think this is a first for them where they've released a series that had multiple episodes all at one time. Like that's generally it's like they had their strategy has always been like releasing like week by week, which I particularly kind of like sometimes. Like I don't know, most of the time I enjoy. I'd say most of the times I enjoy like having stuff streamed, like having a release once a week. It gives me something to look forward to, and it also is like um, I feel like I'm I'm more invested into a show when it's like I have it kind of released slowly versus just kind of binge watching. Not to say that there's been shows that I've been binge watched and they're enjoyable. It's just like I feel more invested when it's like kind of slowly released episode at a time, because it builds that sort of anticipation. Like, oh, I'm ready for this Sunday for this the new episode of Game of Thrones, for example, or House of Dragons, I guess. And like whenever there was always like something to look forward to, like every Wednesday it's a new episode of Loki or something else. So I don't know. I'm interested. We'll see how it plays out, and um, yeah. But I'm also looking forward to Secret Invasion. Um, Let me backtrack a little bit on Loki and Echo. It's a little surprising that they're moving forward unless they shot everything for these shows ahead of schedule, like ahead of time before the writer's strike. I just figured like they were kind of putting a lot of stuff on hiatus until they resolved all the writer's strike stuff. But maybe they already shot most of this stuff, or maybe they created everything already, and it's already ready to release. I don't know. Just interesting. But let's go back to Secret Invasion. I am looking forward. That's probably one of the most like the one show I'm looking forward to the most this coming year. Outside of Loki and Echo, I'm not really like I could probably go either way. Like Echo, like it seems kind of like it'll be interesting to see how they go character story wise, like with her, and um, see what direction. But it's not like to me, it's not like necessarily a high priority, like or like super excited for it. But I mean, I'm still gonna watch it because I'm just a Marvel fan, and I pretty much eat up everything that they put out. Um, but I am definitely looking forward to Secret Invasion. See that and what story unravels there. So that's the one thing I'm excited about so far. I don't know what else is coming out this. Let's look it up. There's gonna be MCU releases 2023. Oh yeah, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. That's another one, but I mean, I feel like I always look at Sony Productions separate from the MCU, even though they have ties to the MCU. Kraven the Hunter, that's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that plays out, or like what until I see a trailer. I think there's the first rated R one they're supposed to be out. Um, that's weird. Let's see what else. Secret Invasion, Loki Summer. Well, that's not. That must be an old. It has to be an old article. Echo. This is definitely an old article. I don't really want to read that one because it looks like it'd be another inaccurate, but whatever. I do like. Don't get me wrong. I like some of the Sony stuff. Obviously, Spider-Man is good. Both like the cartoon stuff. It's just like they've to me they've dropped the ball on a lot of the Venom and then Morbius. Morbius was it wasn't anything special. So I'm a little bit hesitant to be like, oh, Kraven the Hunter. I think it's perfectly cast, but I'm like, um, I don't know. They don't seem to ever like do it right. Like anyway, um, the Marvels. That's another one. I'm kind of like, I'm gonna watch it. Like I was a little disappointed in the first one. Um, I felt like it was kind of like a lackluster uh, first showing for Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, excuse me. When in the she was pretty badass in what was it, Endgame, and then it was kind of like they went and they kind of like I know they had to give like kind of an origin story, but it was kind of like she was kind of like not as like it kind of like they toned her down. It felt like, but anyway, I'm gonna watch it. I'm excited to see like what the how they integrate all the different like the Marvel esque like Kamala Khan and what's the lady's name? The Photon. I forgot what her name is, but yeah, it'll be Rambo. I'm interested in see like how they incorporate all three of those pieces into each other. So, Quantumania that will be out tomorrow on Disney Plus. I'll watch it then. TV shows. Uh, Secret Invasion talked about that. Loki. I'm interested to see where the direction they go with Loki, and it'd be interesting to see like are they going to continue? Well, they must be continuing with Jonathan Majors because they haven't made any changes, and he's definitely moving forward with the multiverse. So Echo, we'll see see how that plays in with like if she's going to be part of that Daredevil universe or if she's gonna be like how what is she going to be a part of? Like, is she a like the Defenders or where are they going to head with that? What if season two? Um, that I liked the What If series. That was a nice like twist, and I think also not only so it was nice opening the door for like people to experience the multiverse and like what if these scenarios played out differently. Ironheart, I think it says that's been delayed. So like a lot of these have been delayed. So um, I mean, I'm interested in seeing Ironheart, but if it's delayed, I mean, probably won't be watching it anytime soon. But yeah, I wasn't a big like Iron Man fan, but um, yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. Obviously, I'm gonna watch like I said, I'm kind of like I wouldn't say like uh, I'm not a zealous Marvel fan, but I'm like I enjoy it. Like I'll watch all the stuff they put out. Um, except for like the stuff for like that's 100% geared towards like kids, like those like the where like like the cartoon those the cartoon ones where like they're like little kids and stuff like that. Not really for me, but yeah. I mean, I guess it is part of the multiverse in some regard, right? But where they're all just like 5 and 6 years old fighting villains. Yeah. Anyway. Let's get playing. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be interested. I liked her, and I felt like she kind of didn't get like enough attention in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but it is what it is. I know it's not her story, but it'd been nice like if she got more of a proper introduction, more like a time to breathe as a character. But hopefully that will be in her main story. She gets more. I think because it's just I like series better because it gives them the characters opportunities to like be fleshed out a little bit more than like movies where it's kind of sometimes forced. They have to get 100% all this stuff into this little scene or something like that to make a character work, and it's like sometimes it doesn't always like play out well. And anyway, so I'm just excited to see like the Avengers, the how they all incorporate them all together in Secret Invasion and Kang Dynasty. Let's see what else. Massive 3,981 piece Lego Batcave announced. That's insane. Arnold Schwarzenegger says the Terminator series is not done. I mean, I don't know. There's probably more stories to tell, but I feel like they need to move on or move to a different direction or something.
Brothers, we're ready to strike at one of the core separatist planets. Get ready. Let's go, brothers. The attack will continue when we've taken a droid command post.
Where are you guys going? Wrong direction. Let's go.
Here's the objective! Grenade out! to slag. Take this! Enemy down! You're not gonna like this. Already! Grenade deployed!
Always be on the move, people.
What's this? Darth Maul is here. Second assault stage complete. Your scanners have been updated with the latest droid defense data. We are to attack those command posts at once. Hold the objective! Hit the objective! Attack the objective! Move on the objective! Hold the objective! Seems the Archclanker Grievous has joined the battle. objectives. Count Dooku has entered the battle. Hit the objective!
Hello there. The strongest effect is
This book.
the strongest effect.
Get on the objective!
Swift and silent. The strongest effect is swift and decisive.
We can't sustain this attack much longer.
There is no
Secure the area. We need to secure the area before we run out of time. There are reinforcements incoming.
There is harm. There is no ignorance in this age.
Darth Maul has arrived. Be careful, brothers. Prepare for another attack, brothers. This one should end it. Separatist position and we'll win the day. Attack!
Let's just speed this up. There is no emotion if there is.
Grenade! Make way!
Get up on my account.
Grenade out! Go, I got your back! What's on Frisco? We're getting support from Master Kenobi.
Hey, need some rest.
Come on, boys. We're on a timer here. Arming grenade!
I won't do.
The Geonosis defenses were stiffer than expected. We'll have to leave the planet to the Clankers for now, but we'll be back.
Hello. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'll be playing some Star Wars.
Your substandard combat performance has forced me to revise the defense plan. Now, hold this position, or I will have you all turned into spare parts.
all cumulative actions.
Your defenses have failed. Felicia has fallen. Your inability to follow my directives must be the result of a calm protocol error.
We've lured the local Tatooine garrison into attacking us. Expect their advanced troops any minute now. We must resist the Imperial assault at these positions. Don't let any of them fall. Iden Versio is nearby. Be careful. We'll fall back and defend in depth. New orders forthcoming. The Imperial attack will continue. We must protect these positions.
Grenade out!
We're getting help from that smuggler, Solo.
Watch out! Secure that target area. Grenade out! Take him! Ready to provide covering fire!
Han Solo has decided to join us.
Defend the objective! I promise I will. Take set! Lightning strike! Get in there, I'll cover you! Lock down to the target area. Defend the objective. Grenade out!
Who is that? Imperial elite on the ground! The Empire is strong, but today we're stronger. We're getting Jedi support. Luke Skywalker is here. Our defenses are strong and the Imperials are about to give up their attack. Just hold a little bit longer.
Improvise explosives. Grenade out!
This is our most desperate hour. Not any farther!
We We've shown that Tatooine is ready to rise against its tormentors. The Imperials are falling back, and I'm sure they'll think twice before returning.
Probably play one or two rounds of Starter Fighter Assault and then maybe call it good. We'll see.
Calculating enemy threat.
New orders. Target Venator bridges. Incoming ally. Hyena-class bombers. Escort requested. Highly advised.
Advancing tactical plan. Damage detected.
Hyena-class bombers have completed their attack run. Target the Venator's bridges.
Initiating offensive.
They seem to have exploded.
Protect allied bombers.
Nothing personal.
Allied bombers have helped our chances.
Analysis. Venator bridge is critical. Intensify attack.
Odds against survival were low.
That Venator's disabled. Continue attack. Clear out enemy fighters.
Enemy down.
Alert. Incoming cruisers. Engage and destroy.
Nicely done.
I will fulfill my destiny.
Republic cruisers must be destroyed.
Whoop.
Caution advised.
They face Vader now.
Hyena-class bomber attack run successful. Dispatch Republic cruisers.
This is shaping up to be quite the payday.
Tactical measures engaged.
Sensors indicate Republic cruisers have sustained severe damage.
Tactical taking fire. possibility of success.
Only one Republic cruiser remains.
We've destroyed a primary target.
Cruisers destroyed. Clear the air of enemy fighters. Separatist dreadnought detected. Clear to engage. Fire all batteries. Calculating threat. New orders. Overload Venator beam weapon to collapse shields. Hyena-class bombers initiating attack run. Defend units until completion.
Boba Fett reporting.
Damage detected. Odds of victory now improved.
Overload complete. Shields offline. Engines exposed.
Enemy targeting failed.
A wave of droid bombers have been destroyed. Defend the incoming group. Bombardment complete. Droid bombers departing.
That one's gone.
I have failed.
Shields restored. Beam weapon operational.
Evasive action.
We're just getting started.
Should have hired me on their side.
Overload successful. Shields are down. Concentrate all fire on engines. Venator engine destroyed. One remaining.
Can't take us that easily.
Entering range.
Oh shoot. I don't know what I was doing there.
Victory conditions fast approaching. Concentrate fire on engines.
Root the enemy.
Republic Venator has restored power. Shields up. Beam weapon back online.
It is useless to resist.
successful.
Yeah.
Defenses cleared for ground assault.
Alright, I think that's going to do it for me today. I appreciate you if you tuned in during the stream or after the stream. Appreciate you anytime you watch my stuff. So if you liked what you saw, feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see more, subscribe. Tomorrow I'll be back. I might be back a little bit later in the evening. I got, depending upon how work ends, might be probably a little bit more like closer to 6:30, but we'll see. Yeah, anyway, but I'll be back tomorrow and playing probably more Star Wars, seeing how, if everything's going okay, I'll probably play Star Wars, or maybe a little more Overwatch, or even maybe some Harry Potter, or not Harry Potter, Hogwarts. Still gotta finish that up. But yeah, anyway, appreciate you, and I'll catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.